the scarf hold or the Kesa Gatame. And if you don't know how to get out of this, you're in some serious trouble if the person understands how to hold you. Okay? This position right here, this is the Kesa Gatame or the scarf hold that Coach Matt has on me right here. He's controlling my head, he has this arm, he has a myriad of submissions that he can attack from here, and it's also just like a gnarly position to try and get out of if you don't understand what's going on. We can't just like frame and shrimp and recover our guard here. And I can't turn away from him because he has this arm trap. So there's two escapes that I really like. The first one is the frame escape. And when I do the frame escape, what I have to realize is as much as what's holding me down is his shoulder, it's also this arm that's pulling up, keeping me flush to the mat. So I need to get this arm out of here. And to do that, it's a challenge. So you really want to try making this escape happen, the sooner the better. As soon as they transition into this hold down, the easier time that you're going to have making this work. So what I'm going to do to try and get my elbow to the mat and get it out of his grip is I'm going to create some momentum by penduluming my legs. Okay? As I pendulum my legs, I'm going to jerk my elbow to the floor as my hips come close to his. So I go until I get my elbow down. Could take a couple, could be one, depends on how solid the guy's grip is. Now, at the same time that I'm doing that, I also want to be framing in front of his face so he doesn't just like run me back over and pull me right back into the same position. So as my hips come close, this frame is going to come in and this elbow is going to try and get to the mat. So I pendulum, frame, and pull. And now when I get my elbow to the mat, I want to pull my elbow tight to my stomach. I don't want it to be easy and dangling out here for him to yank back up flat again, okay? So my elbow is tight. It's underneath of him now. It's going to be harder for him to get out. I have my hips close to him. I'm going to try to find his leg and step over it. Now, the way that we're going to come up from here is pretty easy. I just want to try and stretch this palm to the floor, turn this knee down, and use these toes to push off the mat to get my hips higher than his hips. So I drive this hand forward, drive with my toes, and now I curl this leg. Bring my head, and now I'm looking at being able to attack his back. Okay? So we create momentum by penduluming our legs, frame, pull our elbow to the floor, tight to our ribs. Step over his leg. I'm extending this down and turning my leg like a corkscrew. These toes are pushing to help drive his shoulder towards the floor. Now all my pressure is on my hip and on my own arm here. This way. Pull my head out. My knee comes behind his armpit. And now I'm looking at being able to control his back. Okay, last time all the way through. Okay, is ready to give it a shot? On three. 1, 2, 3.